Now, the three ladies should please come to this side. Okay.
I hope you can do what
I want you guys to do. Now, I want you to first take it to get a white handkerchief from the guy. Now bring it to me. Then you have it for me. If you have a handkerchief, start
the white handkerchief.
Start beating them. Ask them. They have white handkerchief. Okay. Okay, the first person to get me the white stickers from the guy. That's not white. White stickers from the guy.
Beg him now, beg him very well.
White canvas. Okay. Please, a round of applause for her, please. Please, my boss personally asked me to give this book. It's titled My First Year in Network Marketing. This was actually one of the things that helped my boss, Dr. Gossman, to start up a huge world renowned business like this. So, on behalf of Realty Network Solutions, we give you this book. Thank you very much. Now, for the guys, I need 3 guys. The first 3, I know you are first. Okay, that's also. 3 guys. 3 guys. Okay. What I will ask you is very, very easy. Meet a lady, ask her to give you her lip gloss and bring it here. The first person. The first person. The first person to bring her lip gloss. Is it lip gloss? Okay, thank you very much. Please have a for you. Okay, stay here. Another 3 guys again, different. Okay. 3 guys, different. Meet a lady and tell them to give you the left, not those pin earrings, so those big earrings, left earrings. Not the small one, the big one. I want these big ones. This one's not big. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You can hold it. Where is it? You can hold it. Okay, on behalf of this book is titled Sell Like Crazy. It's actually a very good book. I don't know why you select this one. Okay. And also, my first year, your first year.
Different, not the same minutes from.
Very interesting. Yes, thank you very much.
A round of applause, please.
Briefly, we want to, this company is a real estate network marketing company. We believe in the power of multi-level marketing, and we didn't just start like that. We also have people who run this company. So I want to use this opportunity to introduce us to all our staffs in the house. So please, Theophilus, you help me by calling them so they should come and stand. I'll start by myself. I've introduced myself. My name is Onyeka Chukwu. Chukwu is here. I'm a business development executive for Invest. I'm professionally a videographer, editor. So most of the things you guys see on screen, I actually shot them edited. And that's my job. Okay, so please, just help me call Funke. I want to introduce you to our staff little by little so that you get to know them, because some of you will be coming to this place on a regular basis. We want to really train network marketers, want to train people in real estate so that you can go there and make something extra for yourself. How many of us want to get extra of ourselves? Are we ready to get extra of ourselves? Yes, thank you very much. How many of you have registered on the platform, registered on that link, the referral link? You've registered, let me see your hand up. You've not registered, let me see your hand up. It's difficult for you, let me see your hand up. Difficult. Okay, we'll treat all those things, we'll treat them. But you have not registered. Yeah? Wow, clap for yourself, I beg. It's shocking my head. Thank you very much. Okay, Funke, please come. Please come and stay. I look at this lady very well. She has been on some of our videos. You've seen her on our videos, right? Okay, just stand here. Her name is Funke Saka. She's a business development executive for Realty Invest. She's okay, never mind. Her name is Funke Saka, and also I'm calling on Theo, please don't stay. Please let me call Johnson. Yes, Mr. Johnson. He's an accountant. You get to know him. In case when you're coming here, if you see him on the way or here, you will know that they are actually members and staff of Realty Invest. Johnson, please come and let them see you. They can't see from here now. Actually, his name is Pastor Johnson. So please clap for him. It's not easy now. He's a pastor. He's a pastor. The reason why I didn't want to do the opening prayer because we will not lose here. We will pray tomorrow. So his name is Justin Johnson. Theo, please let me call Muji. Then Steve. Okay, please let me call Mr. The rest logistics. So this is Johnson. Chinonso, the charge of our is the accountant. In case, please, a lot of you here will be selling. And this guy, I let you know, he's in charge of 24 hours commissions. So in case, okay, you can go back. Thank you very much. Okay, now I want to go to our first I want to go to our first speaker for the day. Actually, the rest of the event is questions and the things that you guys need to do, and things needs to be this place. All these things, they will back to us. This one, we cannot be honest. I'm sure it actually goes to you guys, but you must do something to get it. Okay, so, not to waste your time, we are calling on speaker. And it's somebody I know very well that's trained a lot of people in this round and also in other companies like MTN, 9 Mobile. He has done a lot of seminars in banks, and we are lucky to have him as his staff, the senior staff of the company. Please join me with a clarification to welcome speaker, my own very good friend, your colleague, Mr. Jeffrey. Hello.
See all of you. All right. Before we start, I want us to do something quickly. Just go around and say hello, but not just say hello. Ask the person why are you here, and then expect a response. No, move around. You have to get up and move around. Make sure you get an answer. Don't sit down until you get an answer. Why are you here? Hope you got an answer. I like the confident response. So did anybody say for us? Nobody said that. Did nobody say I came for money? expectation is important. So, because it helps you know if your expectation was met or not. And the reason why I did that is so that if we're meeting your expectations, sure. But if we're not, so we have the question and answer session. So you guide us back. Okay? Hello? You guide us back to your expectation to be sure we meet your expectation. For example, if someone's expectation was rice, and as we're going, rice they disappear. Once it doesn't reach one bag, excuse me, rice. Okay? Yes. Good. Once again. Now, the year has started, and one thing we all know is that it looks like a very challenging season, right? Things have tripled in prices or whatnot, transportation, housing, everything. And so the funny thing was that income didn't appear to have followed it. Didn't appear because some people did. But that's some people. And I believe that the essence of events like this is to position ourselves, and that's why we chose the first of it, to position ourselves to a place where we can make the best, right, of the season and get that result. Very important. We need to get that result. Can I have my slide, please? Can I have my slide? We need to run. So if it shows, tell me yeah. So I'll just continue. Once you see it on the screen, say yeah. Okay. Thank you. So we are positioning for getting results, and we're doing it through real estate. We want to make our income. We want to make something. It doesn't mean that some of us may own one, two businesses, maybe working somewhere. Some of us may just have left school or one trade or the other, and we want to add this to what we're doing. It's fine wherever you are. Some of us may have made millions doing something else, and we heard that real estate is the new thing. Some of us may have done, oh, I'm praying, God, what do I do this year? And God says real estate. And so you're here. However, somebody nodded, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe that's the idea. But however, whatever the reason why you're here, the idea is that you can take very important steps in that direction. Okay? You can take that step. One of the things about goal setting is that they say make smart goals, and smart will be very specific. Okay? Right? Hello? You've heard that before, right? If you've not, it's fine. But goals have to be specific. That is to say, I want to make, let me give an example. I don't know why our goals are always money-based, but I want to make 2 million. Now, some people be specific, but it's not measurable. I want to make 2 million selling. Thank you. So I want to make 2 million selling, so it has to be measurable. So let me jump to the slide because of time. Now, we're looking at a lot of power for building wealth today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, today. So what we're doing, what we're looking at can be used, should be used today, immediately. Can we move next slide? So I'll introduce us. We are Realty Invest Network Solutions Limited, a private limited liability company registered with CAC. And our principal activities in the real estate services field. So what are those services? Some of them are through the equitable sales of landed properties. We also build residential properties. That means we sell land, and we also build houses. And then finally, we develop estates through joint ventures and co-ownership system. Joint venture, we decide somebody, let's build together. When we're done, we can manage it, or they can take. That's a joint venture. We can split. The co-ownership is you decide to co-own from day one. We're going to do this together. We're doing something like that in Delta State presently. Okay? Why am I explaining that? Because ideas are to you. If you understand what we do, it's easy for you to know how to connect, work with us. Now move to the next slide. So now that I've introduced us, the present outlook, the analysis, no matter where you are in the economic scale, there is hardship for each level. Have you ever heard those people whose problem this year was where do I buy $500,000? Hello? No, they have naira. They are looking for dollars. They want to buy $100,000. How much is $100,000 in naira? An estimate, can you? About 160 million naira, right? That is somebody's problem. Do you understand? That is somebody's problem. There's also the person's problem is they want to pay rent. How much is rent? 8 million, 12 million, right? That is somebody's problem. There's also somebody who their problem is just to register for a course. How much is 50,000? There are problems across all levels. We accept that. We know that it's easy to know where we're working from and where we're going to. And why am I establishing that? Just in case for it's easy for us to place ourselves where we are and where we are going towards. Thank you. So on every level, there is a higher level. That is whatever level. Now that's the fact. After we've done the analysis, this is the fact of it. For wherever you are, there's another level. I do real estate. I had a conversation with somebody late last year, and I sat with him. And he said, so Lekki, he said, I heard you do real estate. I was excited to talk about my real estate. I was excited at my level. I work with a company, we're building this, we're building that. He said, okay. Well, me, I just did, because he's a pastor, so I was looking at him, pastor. You understand? Mm-hmm. And he said, well, I just did, I don't really do let's say like you people, but I made about 120 million from it. So I plan to visit with him for 20 minutes. It became 1 hour 30 minutes. Because immediately he said that, I realized this is another level of operation. And then he started explaining. And then he said there's this friend that is building a project about 13,000 units. 13,000 units. I'm not giving the specifics of that one because it's in the news, right? For some reasons. But he's building 13,000 units. And he was like, okay, when you're ready, I can introduce you. That was Christmas. I felt like, can we meet the person tomorrow? Right? There are different levels to this. So what we're bringing to today is another level, another approach to doing real estate. Another perspective to real estate, another perspective to starting in real estate. Next slide. So everybody needs more. That's the final acceptance, right? Who doesn't need more? I can move into our last section. Who doesn't need more? You don't need more. You're okay with what you're doing? You need more. Alright, let's accept that. You know your mental state. You can stop hearing me. You can stop listening even though you're looking at me. Show you what happens. And that's why we're establishing these steps. Oh, we did the analysis. We established the fact. And finally, we all need more. Thank you. But how do we get the more? What is more? What is more? No, don't worry. You would answer it by the time we're done. You answer your more. Remember, there are different levels, right? I don't want to, I've learned from last year not to assume again. Like this cross now, we look at like one tech person. Meanwhile, he just finished building that project there. You understand? So let me not assume for us. Our more is different, but wherever your more is, I want us to start aligning it together. Next slide. Now, in the beginning, God started Adam and Eve with real estate and allocated them the Garden of Eden. You know God didn't make man in the Garden of Eden. Hello? I'm not a pastor. I wasn't the one that introduced as pastor, but as at least I didn't know my Bible. Bible said he put him inside. You know, it's like let's now they born me for village, and they will not still put me that thing. Do you understand the English? So God allocated real estate. Right? That was the first. Abraham paid for estate. Who knows how he paid or what he paid for? The big Bible. For burial, right? Thank you. Somewhere where the big Bible. Small load, small. He said he wanted to by that time they were already buying property. So oikos, we refer to family estate, which was the basic unit of economic and social organization for ancient 500 years before Christ. 500 years before Christ, they were already doing real estate in Greece, and they had terms and terminology. And finally, Babylonian temple 1,800 years BC, managed by priests. So in Babylon, we're already doing real estate. Did we come late? We don't come late. Are you sure? Also, we didn't come late. This is our whole time. Abi? Thank you. Next slide. So every well-being person does real estate. True or false? True. Can you prove it? Can you prove it? So, let's prove it.
Good morning, everyone. The reason why I say every well-being person does real estate is because in one way or another, your business, whatever it is, be it tech, be it manufacturing, you would still need a place to run that business. Either way, brother.
Thank you for that. Okay, another person.
Good morning, everyone. And also because real estate has to do with land, and all the land that can be created is already created. So what's happening is that land is appreciating and will continue to appreciate even as the population is growing. So anybody that wants to continue to make money will have to get land, because God has initiated and land, will continue to appreciate. I think that's why.
Thank you. Maybe you should join me in this presentation. Are you sure? Okay, sir.
Yeah, good morning. The aspect of every working person, every community, then are small. Every human being is involved in real estate. Whether you are renting a place to stay, it's a real estate transaction. Whether you are buying the place, it's a real estate transaction. Whether you are sleeping under the place, it's a real estate transaction. You will not believe that some of the people that sleep under the place, they have landlords there. Yes, they are there. So, real estate is part and parcel of our lives. It's just that some of us have not seen it as something we could also, make money from. Most of us are the paying end of the transaction. So, and that's just.
Thank you. I like that. Thank you. So let me ask a question. The person who's squatting. So let's say somebody has a house, right? Don't they pay the hair like this bros now? I like the watch. I feel like explaining them. And I call it sport with them. Am I doing real estate? Huh? Did I pay? No, I'm squatting now. I'm not co-renting. I'm squatting, yes. Which is not, we know Lagos now, right? Am I doing real estate? No.
Are you co-renting?
No, I'm not co-renting. I'm squatting big bros like this. I won't take full up co-renting. I'm just squatting. Am I doing real estate? Thank you. You know, some of them is here trick question. Is he hiding something? No, I'm not doing real estate. But I like what he established. There are two sides of it. Whether you like it or not, or your right? Tomorrow, one of us must chop Sunday rice. Okay, I've seen some people that do swallow, but all of us must share it, right? But if we do the census of the people selling the tomatoes, we may not find them here. But we shall eat the rice. The funny thing is that the person selling the tomatoes still ate Sunday rice. Abi? Yes. Established. But the only thing is that in this case they are both selling and using, right? While a lot of us are just using. We're consuming. Thank you. Now, to this, every wealthy person does real estate. It's about perspective. It's about perspective. So, let me give you an example. UBA is you don't use it, right? But UBA bank started the bank on the he went and created a holding company, right? He created a holding company. What's a holding company? Company where they hold. Now, just that's what it means. Company where they hold. Created a holding company. Someone is smiling. Is that not what it does? He holds now. What does he hold? To see what. So he went and now enacted a condition and said, every UBA branch. First of all, from the holding company, he created a real estate unit. Branch some value. Because you want is crude oil real estate? According to my definition, of course it is. If you don't own the land, you can't. You can't. One of the richest preachers in the US became rich by what? Real estate. He bought a small piece of land where they used to dump trash, and they found oil under. So now he's giving away aircraft. So did he buy crude or did he do real estate? Thank you. Real estate. The places in the north where they are doing all the issues, what are they going for? Is it not land? Is it not land? It's real estate. So is everything under? And then the other is everything above the earth. The same place where I finish most land. And when the land does, it pays rent. Thank you. So even it doesn't matter how high it goes, you will pay estate. You will pay rent. So it covers everything under and everything above. Now, this small word here is two ways. The first one is partnering for success, this one and this one. So let's look at this building. Is there anything that was used to build this house that was not gotten from the ground?
No, former.
Hello? Reason. That was used to build this house that was not gotten from the ground. Everything. So you see what I mean? You see what I mean? Everything and everything on top. That is how real estate works. Without Dangote cement, would the real estate growth? Hello. Talk to me now. There are other cement. What is the biggest? No, but well, if I say without cement, your mind might. We can still. Will you build this kind of building with mud? If they use mud to build this one, will you come? Go build. You said modify it. You modify it and some people are trying to prove that you actually use mud. This is interesting. You see what I said about assume? I'm still learning in this thing. Use wood to let them fish show me where. So that I enter them say show. Just point this one. Let me write it and set alarm since I'm getting closer. The alarm will start going off.
In the Western world.
In the Western world.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me clear this up. Yeah? The Western world use wood for special emphasis residential. You know, say there's what you can't put inside residential. Residential cannot take this much people. Never. Right? Even if you will be on the ground floor where you're on the ground, but not on the wood. So decking for family, children, Abi, small kids, and how many bedrooms you have upstairs? Pata 4. So you understand? I know you're going to do like us. 4, you now have 12 people inside. So are they correct? They know they squat. They are anti-squatting. Right? Now they have what they call tenement buildings, like what you have in Jakonde. Those ones you find where they can do squatting, and they are built with cement. Hello? But all this talk as if wood is not gotten from. We still landed there. Abi? So, but I said there's the other side. Now we're going to look at the other side of the partnering for success. Next slide. Now, you can see here, some of us were told to register, right? When you were doing your registration, you were told to register on the Realty Invest Network, right? So let me take a few minutes to talk about it quickly. Now, we have what we call business within a business. Hello? We have what we call business within, there's a business. You now start another business inside. And that's the essence of this conversation. So we created a business. We're already doing real estate. How do we create a system where other people can participate in real estate under Realty Invest? And that is what this thing represents. So, we remember we established levels, right? So, on the level is the freelancer, the person who wants to find out, this thing, does it make sense? I don't want it to cost me anything. I'm doing research. I'm doing discovery. And in that discovery, you register. And you start promoting your infant business under the Realty platform. Now, let me explain what I mean by platform. By platform, I mean everything that is available. Hello? You know we have a training hall here, right? Which we're using. That's one of our platforms. Okay? We have other resources that becomes available. But most importantly is the business side of it. We have land that we sell. Okay, let me ask a question. How many of us here know how to get land that you want to sell? I don't mean know how to buy land. If you want to get land and you want to sell it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people. Out of how many? I not be like, sir, I believe all the 5. Oh. I not believe all of them, but why I not believe them? It's good to not believe everything. Okay, I just believe because they raise hand. Okay, me, I can build an airplane. Do you believe me? I can't though. Anyways, now the business of it. For example, if I begin to interview like this organ now, right? You will find out. Okay, let me ask just one question. And please, if you raise your hand, don't answer. Okay? That means I actually believe you know. So, if you want to buy land that you want to resell, who do you go and meet? No, you can answer from where you are. Thank you. Now, the people who raised their hand, is it correct? 5 people raised their hand. He said you go and meet a real estate agent. He said real estate agent. No, thank you. That's it. Hold on, sir. Okay, sir. So, sir, why didn't you raise your hand there now? You know it. That's actually what I was looking for, right? There's a Thank you. I like this energy. All right, sir. All right, sir. Can I take over? Sorry. Thank you. Yes. My people were waiting for me. Thank you. All right, sir. I kept quiet because I wanted us to hear them too. Right? That's important knowledge, actually. Trust me, until I came into this place, my assumptions were anything but what you're hearing. And the fact of it is, you begin to learn these things when you walk in a system like this, right? This is special knowledge. You cannot stop him on the road and say, sir, tell me how he will not answer you. Okay? Abi? There are people close to you you've not even told. Abi? The new thing now is people open training and put it on seller for 35K. Come and learn the secrets of real estate. You will pay for it before you know it. But that is what our business within a business does. Now, these things are available when you register on the network and you can look for them. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm not. But there's the freelancer, there's the classic, there's the executive. I handled a masterclass in Asaba last year. People came from all over Nigeria. We spent about 3.5 hours. And that was just one of the sessions. I would tell you that the kind of things discussed, okay, it's easy to assume real estate, shebi na to sell land, shebi na to buy land. You know how some people put one plot available in Ekpe, fastest finger, call now, make sure you're direct buyer. You know, some people believe that's how you sell. So once you do that, you're selling. Okay now. Yeah, we all have WhatsApp. Who no get WhatsApp? Post. God of favor. Abi? That's the new song. If I use that for the soundtrack. That's good. I'm a believer. And I believe God can do things. But God is a God of principles. He's a God of principles. And so in your learning, it's good to learn the principles attached. And that is what we'll expose. Now, the level of exposure will differ from one, just as the level of income will differ from one to the other. Next slide. Now, this is here. This is also, I won't dwell too much on this. However, on our channels, like I said, these resources are available, needed to be highlighted. Now, the key thing is this, that the person who is working on this frame. Now, I feel, let me say something before I get into this. First of all, let me ask a question. How many of us believe that network marketing is bad? Listen here. When I know do MMM, which one is? Why are we looking at me like network marketing is bad? They don't chop you. They don't chop me once. But anyways, so you believe network marketing is bad? After they chop you, what do you need them to do to convince you that? Sorry, she said, sorry, can you say, let me hear from you. You said what you're selling. God bless you. Can I feel give her oil? Ma give you. Ma see the reason now. No, but seriously. So, because that is crucial. And that's why I said they didn't chop me once. And I'm not joking. This is not for the camera. This is the truth. Every business has to have what it sells. chopped people because they were not selling anything. They were doubling money. And there's nothing, even banks can't double your money. If you understand how banking works, you'll understand why bank can give you tertiary. In fact, Nigeria now, they are now removing. Abi? They are now removing. You will just see one alert like that. Before you know, it will disappear. If you not check your balance, now there you go no see no disappear. Now real. Right? But banks can give you. Now, Japan was at minus 0.5%. This year, they just announced 0.1%. Do you understand what is like minus 0.5? It's not like they are removing, no. But the essence of it is that don't expect anything on top of your money. But anyways, they did that so that people can be comfortable leaving their money in the banks. Right? And other stuff, other reasons. But essentially, network marketing is a business model that helps you stand on somebody's shoulder and get something you may not be able to get yourself. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. But the person whose shoulder you're standing on, two things. Don't be person who never chop. You have to be sure they have the wherewithal to carry you. Do you understand? It's like me now. You see me tomorrow. Are you still with Realty? I say I'm no longer Realty. I try hustle myself. And I'll start a class like this and tell you I'm doing network marketing. Please be careful. Do you understand? It's when I stand, maybe my belly don't shoot out like this. You understand? You have to stand on somebody else's shoulder. But it's not just somebody who is doing something. That's where the effectiveness works. Network marketing is a brilliant idea if you know how to work it. I always define network in the simplest of ways. Causing your net to work. Can I say it again? Causing your net to work. Everybody has a net. You have an uncle. You know that uncle that's not really your mother or your father's brother, but is an uncle. Yeah, you understand? You know that your father's friend who used to be the head of NMPC. Everybody has somebody. We know people, right? They are all in your net. They are all in your net. For example, sitting here listening to me, I've entered your net. Mr. Jeff, sorry, who are you? You were the one talking about. I'll be like, okay, yeah. I'm now in your net. That's the truth. You can sell to me. You can buy from me. The problem is that we don't walk our net. A lot of times, we don't cause our net to work. Social media is a network. That's why to engage with somebody, you have to bring them into your net first by following or having them follow you. And that's the essence of net. So when we say network marketing, is that causing your net to work. The essence of focus or the reason you're doing it is for marketing purposes. I can see you tomorrow and invite you for house fellowship. I'm causing my net to work, right? But that's not network marketing. Hello? I want us to get that clearly. So every time I cause my net to work, that's the essence of network marketing, but for marketing purposes. Okay, how do I? There's a presentation I wanted to do last year. And I kept thinking, how do I assess this place? How do I assess this place? I'm trying to hold myself back from diving into that because that is more of what we do for marketing and sales classes. But you find out that more often than not, if you check your network, you would find somebody, right? More practical example. Years ago, I wanted to get into ICO insurance. So I went to the building beside theirs because, of course, I couldn't just walk in. I went to the building beside theirs. I went on LinkedIn. I started checking the profiles of the people that work there. And then I saw somebody's name that rang a bell. Bam! And I walked in. I said, hello, good afternoon. Like 3 ladies. You know, when it's 1, you can wait. When they're not looking, you move. But when there are 3, if 1 no catch you, 2 go catch you. So I could just went. And I said, hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon, sir. Who are you here to see? Oh, I'm here to see the head of marketing, Mr. So. Like, okay, is he expecting you? I said, no. He's not expecting me, but I have something of value for him. I said, okay, go up. Go up. Like I said, it's not a marketing class, so I can't really get into the dynamics of why that worked. But I'm just trying to show something. I walked in, got up to the 5th floor. And on the 5th floor, I asked for, I'm looking for so person. Now remember, I saw him through where? LinkedIn. And so I asked, and they said, he went on leave. Oh. And next thing, they just heard a voice, hello, you get me this, get me that. It was the guy. Then I said, sir, you came? He said, I forgot something. I was supposed to travel tomorrow, but I forgot in the office. So I came. Then I said, okay, somebody's looking for you. And I said, looking for me? He now looked at me, but I don't know you. I said, yes, but I know you. Now, it just happened that he is related to somebody I'd worked with before. Okay? So I did my presentation. When I finished, I was like, He said, we're trying to sign up somebody. Can we still do this for you? Okay, let me see. And I asked him, do you know so person? He said, I said, yeah, it seems he's your cousin. He said, no, it's not my cousin. It's my brother, my immediate other brother. I said, okay. I never finished. I walked with it. The guy hugged me. He said, you walk with my brother. They come there now. I was like, The rest is history, right? But did you say I walked my net? And that's how networking effect happens. So that is how network marketing happens, but on a times 5, times 10, times 15, times 20 scale. For example, some of the things we're doing trainings 2 times in a week. We'll be doing trainings on how to market. Maybe that's where you now hear me talk about those marketing and sales and some other people, right? We'll be doing a lot of things to make your net effective, to make it work for you. Sometimes it could be an opportunity to list. For example, we have a WhatsApp group that has people who have stuff they're doing. It might just be an opportunity for you to list what you're already doing, right? For example, let's say this event was catered. Is it not easier for somebody who is within the network to do the catering, right? But of course, we're not here for catering. We're here for real estate. We're not in. All right, so that is this. And then you must understand that as you do walk the net, you move from scale to scale. Now, there is incentive. For example, this is not a end of year Borabo meeting. You know how they do it. You now put the rice. So you know you're going with rice. No, this is incentives. And if you understand networks, incentives are a most powerful element of networks. So what is an incentive is thank you for coming. You know how they do thank you for coming? Thank you for being part of this network. Thank you for fulfilling this. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for selling the land. Thank you for bringing somebody who came. Thank you for selling the estate. Thank you for marketing. Thank you for. Why? That thank you. You know, they say if you tell somebody thank you, the person will do more. And that's why the thank you happens. And so the growth here is essential to keep saying thank you in different ways. For example, the year I joined this company, they went to, I think that was the year they went to Egypt. They didn't touch me. Pain me. Because I could have gone to Egypt. Right? Now, it was for some people anyways, and who achieved something. But those are the incentives. But for me, it's more than just that. Remember, we're saying it's the opportunity for you to work your net and make your business work. Next slide. Now, what is recruitment? Yes, what is recruitment? Recruitment. Because, why are we talking about recruitment? Recruitment is essential because that is how you get people to manage your net. Now, if you remember that story in the Bible, Jesus used Peter's boat to preach. He told him where to put his net, right? And he caught fish, right? The Bible says the net started breaking, right? What did Peter do? Thank you. And that is recruitment. He recruited, sharp recruitment. That's what he did. So recruitment is talking about the benefits of, Peter didn't have time to start doing a lot of talking because they could see the fish there. You just know say fish, they follow you go house. Like some people now know say they follow them, they go house. Sharp recruitment, right? So talking about the benefits of a business and asking someone to join the business. A business, the business. So a business. Oh, I have a business. So what is it? I explain. But the essence is I'm targeting one particular business. That's what I'm recruiting you. That is recruitment in its simplest form. You know, I like simple definitions. Not be too wrenchy. We're just full everywhere. Talking to somebody. And that's it, really. So, can we explore ways of talking to somebody about a business? Because somebody is thinking now, I'm a stammerer. I don't know how to talk to people about business. So, can we explore ways to talk about a business? Hello? No. The question is already out there. So, let's explore. Yes? Oh, beautiful. Okay, that's what you want to say? All right. Which other way? Flyers. Thank you. Yes? Commercials. Adverts, right? Word of mouth. Word of mouth. Word of mouth, how they be like? You talk about it, right? You know what I'm doing now is word of mouth, right? Okay, that's recruitment, right? So there's sharp recruitment and so for example, a company can bring you for interview and they'll take you through 5 different levels of interview, right? Before other people go just see you, say, guy, wait till they come my office now, we get some. Either way you were recruited, right? So word of mouth, walk up to somebody, hello, good afternoon, you look good. For people who sabi. For that we no sabi. Hello, good afternoon, sir. Take flyer. Let the flyer do the you look good. Some people is a business card, right? Some people is something else. You can organize an event. Events are actually good opportunities, right? A social club, thank you. But all of these are forms of recruitment. There are other ways. Let's move to the next slide. Now, I intentionally didn't put a header on this. Who does not know any of the faces here? You don't know one of them. Don't worry, I'll give you rice if you don't know one of them. Hi. All right. So we know these people. What do they have in common? They have a few things in common, but let's go. One of the things they have in common is what? I'm hearing different things. Billions. That is the first thing they have in common. They have my God will bless you. Yes. They have billions in dollars. They are dollar billionaires. You know, I was reading an article the other day. They said the guy, Japanese business, he made 3.8 billion yen. They now translate the dollar. It was 27 million. I'm like, come on now. Come on, I know they do like this. Choose one. Don't be, because I felt 3 point. You understand? And now translate it. Imagine if it was naira, 3.8 billion naira. Hello. Now, these people are billionaires in dollars. But what we're really looking at is their ability to Recruit. Yes, work their net. Who has an idea how many staff Amazon has? That's this Oga. 10,000, 50, 25. They have over 100,000 staff. Over. I didn't say they have 100. They have over 100,000 staff. Over. That's high level recruitment. The idea is that it's not impossible to recruit at that scale. For example, our chairman, of course, if you know P1, you know the offices, right? They have over 40-something affiliates, all doing different things. One person. So that's recruitment. He recruited me, and I'm here, and I'm recruiting you, and you're here, right? Same thing with Dangote. Dangote cement, sugar, salt, spaghetti don't. It don't do like this. Indomie and spaghetti is the same thing now. Or refine. Oh, God bless you. Now that was heavy. The refinery, yeah. So I went to that site one day, some years back, and that was one of the days they were bringing in an equipment. So you know how you're walking, your mind is where you're going to, and then something shifts beside you, and then you realize. So I think I was really scared because I didn't take in the magnitude of what was. You know this equipment that's like this building like times 4 going upwards, and then it's like from here to New Road. Do you understand? And so he moved, and my heart just because it's different from somebody passed beside you, but the like it was as if he was trying to follow me. That's the level of recruitment is, right? I'm just trying to show magnitude, right? They are recruiters, but they had to have started something. Imagine if that net was empty and Peter was saying, guys, come now, let's fish. Right? And so, of course, this one that has on the life of many around through Facebook. Recruiter. They're all recruiters. And so it's beautiful to be in the business of recruitment. And we want to achieve that with real estate today. That's the essence of this sit down. We want to achieve that today. The platform has been set up. The property is there. I was wearing a t-shirt earlier when I came before I changed. It's one of the properties. I could imagine if we said, this is the real estate class. So to do real estate, you have to find land, build house. How many believe in that? You say, yes. You now go and look for land. You now go downstairs, say, there's empty land there. Let me find out. And I tell you, the land is 700 million. Would you start looking for me? You know that guy has a problem, right? How did you waste my Saturday? And then you're not thinking for me to now put house on top of it. But we're starting somewhere, right? Real estate is a beautiful business. Remember, it's what's on top and what is beneath. I'm going through. Next slide. I know it's the last slide anyways. Let us, let's do it together. Let us make money together. Realty versus making money. But the money, we can make it together. Thank you. So I'll take questions for the next 20 minutes. Yes, sir.
My name is Callistus. While you were speaking earlier, there was one of the slides that came up where you have the different classes of registered people. You have the free, you have the 5,000, and then freelancers, then one, then the executive. Then I saw one of them was 5K, the other one was 50,000. So my question is, that payment, is it a one-off? Is it a monthly thing? Is it a yearly thing?
All right, thank you. Can we go to that slide, the person on the monitor? Now, I've learned by doing this presentation that no matter how I try to explain this, we'll always spend the question time explaining it. That's why I just skipped it, so that we can deal with it in the question time. Thank you. Now, this is yearly, right? Per annum registration. The essence of it is access. And what you now get access to differs per person. There's actually, I believe that's on the site, there's a profile sheet that has there are like 5 different profiles. These are the 3 core profiles. There's 2 extra ones, but those ones are VVIP profiles. But that sheet has the 5. You see all the benefits listed. But the most important thing, like I said, just step into the water. You know how you want to check if some water is cold, you just dip your leg first. Step in. Freelancer is okay. But you can also register and start, because the year just started. 5K now. You know, 5K 5 years ago now money. 5K now na change. I'm telling you. I came from the mainland. You understand? So you have an idea already. 5K now is not an issue. But like I said, it gives you access. Now, with that access, you begin to experience certain things. One, access to information. And there are different ways this information happens. For example, there are webinars, right? There are webinars. There are ways to sell. Some people, I've noticed a lot of times where you tell people, can you do sales? They say, no, God forbid. Meanwhile, there's nobody who does business who does not do sales. It's impossible for you. Your business will not grow. And I'm not prophesying on you. It's just the truth. Do you understand? Now, the access we now provide is where, you've seen some of the books, Sell Like Crazy. We condense it for you. So you're hearing practical ways to sell in real estate. So it's not just sales, but selling in real estate. You understand, for example, documentation. When somebody says, what's the document for the land? He said it's gazetted. It is deed of assignment. It is this one. It's red copy. It's not this copy. That one. I've heard somebody say, my lawyer advised me, if land is not C of O, I will not buy. I said, your lawyer did not advise you well. Your lawyer did not advise you well. That's advice they give to very wealthy people. Do you understand? But you begin to learn those things in the class. So all of this access is captured at different levels for this. Remember I said for the freelancer, it's free. It's stepping. Oh, I can do this, I can do that. I'm learning to do this. I'm actually willing to work my net. But I want to test Realty Invest. I want to be sure your promise is. And then I push. And then I get my commission. Okay, it's valid. Then I proceed. For some people, you don't just do words. You do action. You register. You begin to get the experience. You begin to get the trainings. You begin to get the insight. You begin to meet other people. Because that's another thing about it. before I joined Realty Invest, I had friends who were doing real estate. It always felt like, there was a covering. Once you talk about house, this, that, boom, until I had an experience. I met a man, a friend of mine, very close friend, who was in real estate. So he wanted to go for a special. He said, please, can you escort me? Just come with me. It was in the evening, Sunday. I joined him. So we now met the person who was taking him. And the man was talking on the road. He said, Igbo man. So he was saying in Igbo, like, say, Lagos don't finish me. Like, he was dead. So he needed money to eat. And somebody said, come and meet me in VI. And so he walked from Lagos Island to VI to meet the person. As they were, yes, he walked. He walked. I like that guy. Too far now. In this Lagos, if I tell you what I've walked, Lagos, they fix the roads. Some people came when the roads have been fixed. Some of us who were here when they were fixing the roads, we have testimony for you now. But anyways, so he came, met the guy. And where he met the guy bought him food first. The journey where you come, leave G's first. They first give the guy food. He revived. The guy, after all the talk, the guy now gave him 2,000 naira. Then 2,000 naira was a lot of money. He now asked the guy, what are you doing here? The guy said, okay, I can't inspect this building. He said, inspect building? He said, yes, I came to inspect this building. He said, how you mean say inspect? Say, at the sell house. The owner say, nah, I think the amount then was about 680 million. Then 680 million. So the guy was like, hey, the 680 million, if I sell, is 10%. He said, me, I fit join you. The guy said, fit join now. He said, He said, Long story short, the guy sold it. Not let me clarify. Not the guy that was expecting. The guy that walked his life from island to VI. He sold the house. Got 68 million. Don't remove something from his money. 68 million complete. I think he now gave that his friend the 8 million. And kept, and kept the 60 million. He now took a lot of it and bought land near the refinery then. So that was the inspection we were going for. The guy don't blow. Right? The Jeep said the AC was, no, but he told his starting story. Now, I could begin to speculate, what if he had met that guy somewhere else instead of where he met him? But that one is for church or cell meeting. Let me leave that one. The most important part is what we're trying to establish. He got his commission. 10%. One, he entered a network. That friend introduced him into a network, right? He leveraged that network and then his life changed. And that's why we say no matter the level you are, I mean, you almost have to be in the level of 1 billion to not fancy that 68 million, right? Once you work it, something begins to happen. And that's what this setup is actually about. Forget all these things, yes. However, most important thing for me, this. They will not come and meet you. This year, I want to enter real estate. Inside you, you're like, speak that through you. Just say, I know one company. You bring them. Abi? I did a training like the same thing, easy. By the next session, because that one picked about, I think, 4 weeks. Just try this thing, work your net. Somebody he never misses our event. I've not. So, sir, have I clarified this, right? So you now have a friend, tell your friend, even me, I do some gigs by the side outside my job. I still use this system. Bring a customer for me. I give you certain percentage so that you don't get angry.
Across the globe, especially in the real estate, of a great advantage to the industry. Business owners and employers can call on us you for our monthly internet marketing training.
When you go to the bank, like who owns you? No be Tony, I not give anybody my money. Now, second question: the person you're giving their money, do you first check his name? Don't. You just give. You might not even be looking safe. It's only when it 15. You be because they believe he tells you we use Providence Mark. Always that it doesn't matter how big. Go and check their stories. Left his job as a finance person, started selling books. Bro, selling books is one of the funniest businesses to do. So the thing about trust, you will build trust. We will build trust, right? We're just looking at ways to build the trust. And that's why I said, for example, you can talk to people. Now, when you use location to now do your promotion on Facebook, the people around will be the people that will be shown your privacy waiting in the talk. If it's not something I'm interested in, I will follow through. That is still the word of mouth we're talking about. You can build flyers, you can print flyers and be sharing it. You can even take Realty flyers. Realty flyers have the space for phone numbers. There's nothing written there. Sharing it and sharing it and sharing it and sharing it until someday, you know, for example, my father don't grow. So things know they too settle before, again, like it used to before, right? So he knows I'm in real estate. Sorry, he has an idea that I do some realty, but he doesn't really treat it like it's my job. So he's like, somebody wants to sell a house. Can you help? Is this something you can do? But daddy, that's what I do. Say, Do you understand? But it's because he has an idea. That's just how these things work. That's how the network. I don't know if I've answered that, right? So, madam, yes, you want. All right. Yes, it's very possible. I can walk into effectively. There's one lady I know within our system. She grew massively. I think that was early last year, because something was developed that targeted people in Alaba, and she has worked there before, so she knew a lot of people. Next thing, so you can, and that's it. She was.
What would be your benefit if you
Why
jump?
should you go to one instead of the other? All right, 15%. That's 450K, right? While somebody on, say, Classic will get 10%, 300. That's 5%. There are so many benefits, but for me, this is the easiest because all it takes is just that one strike, right? Hello? Just that one strike, and you're there. If we put together, because we do that. So imagine if we put together, say, a high-level sales class. I talked about the master class I did in Asaba, right? Last year. It wasn't for everybody at all. Training. Now, what I said there, I can't come and be saying it here. It's not possible. Right? And don't worry, we didn't drink blood and eat human hair. It wasn't Otunzuzo. It's just that there are high-level things. I remember one answer. I want to give you the answer. He said, but usually when I give this answer, people pay me 5 million. And it was. Now, what was he trying to describe? He was trying to describe on a land agreement the 4 key places to look out for. If they're okay, don't worry about what he can. Sorry, but there are different levels. You see, I remember 2-3 years ago, somebody asked me, now what was he trying to do? Go and do see registration. Sorry, but there are just different levels. You see, you never remember any products. Do you understand? Just CAC registration. Tell me how much it costs. 2-3 years ago, somebody asked me, now what was he trying to do? Go and do see registration. Sorry, but there are just different levels. You see, you never remember any products. Do you understand? Just see it. Sorry, but there are just different levels. You see, you never remember products. These things, because check it. People's participation and commitment will always differ for any level they choose and pay for. Thank you. Your question. Sorry, please.
I just want to clarify something. There was another chart you showed that had 5.
Please, next slide.
Or in pushing people to buy land.
So both.
How do you grow?
Both. Now, there's something my chairman said in that class. Let me say it. Let me say it. Is there an usher here? Please collect money. Come and collect money for everybody before I say this. Come and do offering. Anyways, thank you. Now, he said something. He said for one person to be said.
I remember
Olori Gardens.
level they choose
watch
and
another ad,
pay
Olori
for.
Gardens.
Thank you. Your
You watch
question.
another ad, Olori Gardens.
Sorry, please.
And you want to buy land. Please, what would you buy?
Tax you showed that had
I
five.
teach that
Please,
in my
next
marketing
slide.
class. So Coke sells
In that class.
for them. And that's why
Let me
they
say
do
it.
a new campaign every 3 months, every 90
Let me
days
say it.
they come up with a new campaign because they know that what they sell is